Hey, what's up, everyone? This is not financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor, so don't base anything I say out these videos. I'm just doing it for pure entertainment purposes only. Jumping in, just checking in. Not a whole lot been going on. I've been thinking about it. I've been having these plays. I've been kind of jumping in and out of, and I think for the most part, damn seatbelt beeper. Sorry. I think for the most part, most people know these plays, but I guess I should be better at jumping in and telling you what I jumped into. I pretty much sold all my open stock. I left a little bit in there, jumped into laser. What's the other ones? Buru, Buru, I believe. CRSPR, which is a bio science. Jumped into that. There's quite a few. Obviously, plug power. There's so many. That I've been jumping into, a little heavier than normal, just because I've just been able to. Luckily, this past, the market's been good to us. I don't know if it's been good to you, but for sure, I know it's been green. It's been good to me. I've been able to pull profit and on the stocks that I wasn't 100% sold on, and reinvest into stocks that I am 100% sure on, in my own opinion. Also, GameStop is one I'm heavily still believing in. AMC, I believe AMC still has its potential, but I don't think it's AMC. My whole channel started from AMC because AMC was going to be the one. The potential obviously is still there. The manipulation, I believe, is still there, but I don't see the backing from the community like it used to be. I think a lot of people are still buying, a lot of people are still holding. I'm playing it by ear, and I've always said, as things go, if I change my opinion, I would let you know. I don't think the AMC is at this moment ready to pop and be a MOAS, but I don't think that it is also valued correctly. I think that it still has potential to climb a lot higher than it is. So I'm not selling my shares. I'm still holding, but I do think that, we got to keep our eyes open. There's a lot of things going on. I do think that you can still make a lot of money off of it if you play your cards correctly. But like I said, I'm going heavy on GameStop. A lot of other plays. There's just a lot of money out there to be made. So I'm not just leaving all my cards on the table for one play. I've learned as I go that there's money out there that can be made quickly. And then there's money you gotta make your mistakes. It's just gonna happen. You're gonna win some, you're gonna lose some. But the longer you're in the market, the more you understand things, you can make a lot more than you lose. So that's kind of my game plan now. I've obviously in AMC recouped all the losses throughout time, but I also still don't consider it recouped until AMC does its thing. AMC, in my opinion, will not stay this low. It'll have its moment. It's been quite some time, so I'd imagine it should have a jump at some point soon. And if I decide that I'm going to sell 90, 50, 20% of my shares at that time, I might just do it. I'm still going to hold a lot of them for long term. I've got a lot of AMC shares at this point, so I've gotten to the position now where, hey, if it jumps to $10 a share, I might sell some and ride the wave again. One thing I've learned about AMC is it's if you believe in algorithms, in which I do, I don't think there's an argument there, but the algo on AMC has definitely changed. It used to have more upward ticks, but you can still play it. If I were to be jumping into AMC today and had no knowledge of anything, any manipulation, no MOAS, anything like that, and I just studied the algorithm, I would realize that, hey, there's money to be made when it drops down to that $2.80 range, and then it jumps up to that $3 range. There's that little, and it just kind of bounces back and forth between there. I do believe it'll rip still at some point. I'm not saying I don't think it won't have a jump, but I think community backing has died down, and just a lot of moves that are being made on that AMC side. I believe that they're trying to make their business better but I don't think necessarily by making the business better, it benefits the shareholder as much, if that makes sense. In the long run, yes, it makes sense, but for a MOAS or a squeeze, you know, I don't think that's their goal, you know, as a CEO or board members of AMC. I'm sure they're not sitting there like, how can we make this squeeze for our shareholders? No, they're trying to get longevity, get debt paid, and you can't fault them for that. But that's where I'm at with it. A lot of good plays out there. Not saying I'm dumping AMC, not saying anything like that, but I do think things have changed a little bit since the beginning of my channel. And I do think there's a lot of money on the table that I've left previously. You know, there's been a lot of plays that have gone by these last few years, and you know, at this point, I'd be crazy not to take advantage of the situation. So, like I said, I'm not a financial advisor. Don't take financial advice from me. I could be totally wrong. You know, according to my wife, I'm always wrong. So, hey, you know what I'm saying? You can side with her and just say, hey, this guy's a fucking idiot. Anyways, man, have a good day. Be blessed. And let's give her some peace.